Hi, Jasmine. Welcome to our Law of Attraction sharing session for tonight.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Good evening.
All right. Can you briefly tell us about your background and what have been doing lately? That maybe does it connection with the law of attraction too, of what you're doing besides what you're enjoying your life at the moment?
Yeah, I think everything is law of attraction, including what I do. And in fact, what I did today, everything is just connected to the law. Yeah, right. You want me to introduce myself?
Yeah, can you talk a bit about yourself? Like, I know that you're doing live skin for such a long time, and of course, what has been attracting you to do the new skin for such a long time and applying the law of attraction?
Okay. Yep. I have been doing this business for 16 years, and right, and I have like semi-retired for the past before this last November. I've been retired like for the past 12-13 years. Yeah, so I enjoy my life very much because what I do today is basically I'm living my dream. Yeah, and today I do things that every day. I do things that I look forward to. I enjoy every moment, no matter it is like up or down. Sometimes in life, there's ups and downs.
Right.
And I think one thing that I'm learning, and I realized that in life, enjoy every moment. And this is what I'm doing. Like what I do today,
right.
This morning, it's like cuti Malaysia, cuti Penang.
Okay. Yeah, I saw on your Facebook, you went around Tanjung. I think you eat durian, right?
Balik Pulau. So I was enjoying, not only durian, I like to, taste different local fruits. Those are the comfort fruits. Like nowadays, I don't see that buah stem. Buah stand, I couldn't remember. Yeah, it's called buah stand. Yeah, to me, it's like childhood, fruit that you don't see much nowadays, unless you go up there. Like what I do today is basically what I attract, of what is happening today. Like I like a few days ago, I was having a cuti Penang as well, and then I was like with my whole team. We went Pantai Kerachut, hiking in the morning.
Yes.
About 20 something people. Yeah. So we went hiking, and then we were like having fun, enjoying Penang, going for food, and getting professional photographer to take our picture. Later I show you.
Wow.
Sure. So if you ask me, to me, every day is like enjoying, like holidaying. Even though when I work, it's also holidaying, because my work is basically talking to people, sharing, what I do. And so if you ask me, so does it got to do with the law of attraction? Everything is. Let me quote you one. The most recent example is while we were having lunch with my business partners. And sometimes when we are with your business partners, like it or not, while we are having holiday, we were like jokingly talking about business. They were saying about some business volume, and then I say, okay, let's make this happen. So like it's like a casual talk. Look like a casual talk, but when this is what I do, when I talk with intensity and intention. And to me, I am actually practicing this law of attraction. And what I did is I called another business partner of mine. And you know what? During this outing, we are having our lunch and we decided to do this and that is a business that blah, blah, blah. And you know what happened after a few days?
What happened?
The business volume happened within my team.
Wow,
So,
wow,
yeah.
wow, that's awesome. That's
exactly.
awesome.
That's why I said, you know, if you ask me, everything that we do is about law of attraction. So what is very important is until today, I'm still working on how do I observe my mind. If I could, I try to observe every single thought. I try to, but sometimes I do carry away, you know, here and there, of course, because every single thought is the seed of the action, behavior, event that is happening in our life. And I strongly believe in that. And I bring this knowledge, you know, to my team as well. And yeah, and all of us, I would say, for those who actually follow what I shared with them, and yeah, they see this, they see results in their life, in the area that they want to improve, and yeah, so
yeah, so I'm more interested. Yeah, I'm more interested in how do you practice or how you actually project the law of attraction.
Okay, if we talk about law of attraction, yeah, and at the same time, I like to bring in the you know, the part of gratitude, because I mean, a lot of people say, hey, I heard of law of attraction, you know, so many years and so on, but why is it not happening to me, you know? Why only like bad things or things that happen that is not according to what we want? Yeah. Now,
yes, that's very true.
To me, everything that happened to us is one way or another, like it or not, it is what we attract. Yeah, because we are not we may not have already so skillful that we are able to train our mind to, you know, to direct our mind or direct our thought to be able to work towards our goal. Because a lot of times when we want something, when you have one thought about you want something, a lot of times another 10 thoughts say that, and I don't think I can do it. And what happened is this is actually weaken our intention. Remember just now I mentioned about intention and intensity. Intensity.
Yes.
All right. So what happened is we actually reduce the intensity, and again, this is very common because our human mind, that is the natural tendency of us thinking of a negative aspect or negative thoughts. Yeah, because our natural tendency of our mind is to think negatively.
Yeah, it's sort of like being wired.
Yeah, we need to wire it. You are right. And so that's why whenever we want to do something or we set a goal or we want something in life, when we say, okay, now I want to practice law of attraction. Okay, this is what I want. Okay, but a lot of times when that thought actually surface, you know, in the mind, what happened is another 10, 20, or even more, you know, negative thoughts saying that, you know, we say, oh, no, we cannot do it. Oh, no, I don't think I can achieve this now. Oh, no. So a lot of no's instead of affirmative statement to support what we want in life. So a lot of times that's why people said that, nah, law of attraction doesn't, you know, work for me.
Right.
Yeah. Now, so that's why I go back to what I mentioned just now. I would like to introduce, if you want to practice law of attraction, very important is to practice gratitude. Yeah, because to me, this is how I see it. Okay, my personal point of view is having said that, the tendency of our mind is very negative. We think of negative things more than, in a day, if you want to really itemize, what you think, all our thoughts, you want to list down all your thoughts.
Yes.
If you look through, you will see that most of it are negative. Yeah. So mostly we have negative thoughts, okay, throughout a day. That's why people don't smile as much.
Yes.
Because they, whatever that is inside is bombarding you. So you tend to be like, oh my God. That is how you
Prone. Yes,
so,
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah. So most of the time we frown, or even, in fact, if you walk on the street, you see, people are like they are having a lot of problems.
Yes.
Yeah.
Miserable face.
Yeah, because they are too much into their thought. So how do we handle the negative thought? Now, by trying to not to think about negative thought is difficult, because whatever that you resist, it persists.
Yes.
So what we do is, I would suggest that we practice gratitude, because what is practicing gratitude is basically putting our attention on the positive thought. Anything that you focus on, grows.
Yes.
Yeah. So the more you when you are practicing gratitude, you are actually wiring your mind of focusing your thought on the good things that is happening. So what does it mean? Meaning, like, if let's say I have a 10-inch square space, if you put all the positive stuff, onto the paper, so you don't have much space for the negative stuffs. Right? So that is the reason why you want to practice gratitude, because you wire your mind to think about positive things. Yeah. And so you don't spend too much time on the negative. If we don't do that, if we don't train our mind or wire our mind to do that, what happens is we tend to focus on things that is negative. And a lot of people say, but Jasmine, this is the truth. This is what are the things that are happening to me. I say, yeah, there is the truth, but everything or every event or any person, or you said that the person is anything that is happening in your life, if you look at it, there is positive side of it and the negative part of it.
Right. I agree with you.
And so if we keep focusing on the negative aspects, what happened?
It will all become negative.
Yeah, you are right. It's not only becoming all negative, we are actually magnifying it.
Yes.
Now in life, generally our life is a happy one. Now,
yes.
If you look at a typical day, all right, don't plug, maybe 1 or 2 days in a year there is a bad hair day. Okay, let's talk about generally, in a day. Most of the time, things that is happening to us are probably a more pleasant one. Okay. Yeah, there are some negative things, happening, in a day. But what happened to our mind is the mind tendency is to amplify the negative aspect. Example, say 80% of the things that is happening in our life are basically happy, pleasant, but say 20% is not so happy, negative, sad, whatever. But what happened is, why are we suffering our misery? Why are we, our misery actually is because we are amplifying the 20% of the problem
Right.
to become 120%. That's why most of the time you hear people, complaining about life. Yeah. They are not happy about life because they are looking at the 20% of the negative aspect, and they are actually amplified, become 120%. That's why people are not happy. They say, oh, life is really very core. Life is core. Life is,
suffering. Life is full of miserable. Why life treated me this way? They just put all the blame to the life. Yes, I totally agree with you.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's why because of this phenomenon of our mind and the nature of human being, that is where the importance of practicing gratitude should be emphasized.
So can you share with us what is maybe some step or formula? First of all is to, before you even practice the gratitude, how to clear your mind. Is there any way that you do it on the daily basis, every minute, every second?
Okay, all right. Let me share with you the journey of me achieving a title in my business. At the time, I was still very new in my business, so I set a goal.
Right.
All right. Now, I believe a lot of people, we set different goals in life at different time. When I started the business on the second year of the business that I'm doing now, New Skin, when I set that goal, I told myself that that is the goal that I'm going to be my main focus for the next 1 year. Okay. And what I do is, besides practicing gratitude, of course, I'm using the law of attraction. At a time, The Secret was so popular. Yeah, yes. Secret actually popularized this law of attraction. All right. And so I actually follow the video. I watch the video every day. Every day to wire my mind. Yeah. Okay. To actually follow every steps on coming up with my goals. Yeah, it has to be written. Any goals that you think that you want to achieve, if it's not written, that doesn't help you. That doesn't help take you further.
Does it mean that to stay focused when you are written down, things are written down?
Okay, maybe I can share a how much time do I have? Because I can talk for very long.
Sure. You still have another 40 minutes. We decided to finish it at 9 o'clock because I know that you can share and you're so willing to share.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, maybe I can share about a research that is done on writing goals, because you are asking the question of, is it we need to write it down? Yeah, the importance of writing down the goals. There's a research done in I couldn't remember which university, but it is American university. They actually do this research on whether goals which is written, okay, or just think about it, yeah, or never have a goals at all. So what is the difference, or helping the students, in their life when they graduated? In fact, when 30 years or 40 years down the road, how they become. There is this research done that they put the respondents into 3 groups. They break them into 3 groups. Okay, the first group is never have any goals. Yeah, right. They never, think of any goals in their life, or they do not have any plan, okay, or whatsoever in their life. That is group A. And then the group B is they are asked to think about what they want to achieve in their life when they graduate, after they graduated, you know, what do they want in their life? Okay, think about what do you want to achieve? Yeah, okay, what are your goals? Blah, blah, blah. So they just think about it. All right. And then the third group is the same group, okay, but they have to write it down. Everything is penned down.
Okay.
And after that, the researchers actually follow this graduates, you know, after they graduated, after they have work, set up family, blah, blah, blah. Yes. And they noticed that the very first group, the life of the very first group graduates are not doing as well in life. And then the second group, yeah, not bad. They are doing not bad. But the third group, those that actually pen down their goals, they are the achievers. Wow. They are the graduates who are actually very successful in life.
Okay.
So what does this, I mean, basically it says that it is very important to write down your goals. Yes. So have I answered your question?
Yes, it's very valuable. Thank you, Jasmine.
Okay.
This is really I wanted to hear and also to benefit our members or the public. All right, you make it so clear that the goal needed to be written down or penned down so that you know where are you going and you can check on every step. Step 1, step 2, have you achieved? If not, go back to step 1, step 2, step 3. Right? It also makes your mind clear. Wow, okay. So other than this, I have another question for you. For exactly, if once they are beginning, they have doubts on what are they going to manifest, what can they do to overcome this doubtfulness inside themselves? You know, like you said, what you say is monkey mind. Like I set one goal, maybe at the next month I want to like earn maybe 2,000, but oh no, I don't think I can do it. So how to pull them back into this confidence on what they want to achieve situation?
Okay. What I normally share with my team is, of course, you know, you practice gratitude, because the more positive you focus on, your energy level is different. You know, you are happier, and you are actually more driven.
Yep.
Yeah, you are more driven, and that's where you don't have so much of doubt. So practice gratitude and do affirmation.
Affirmation. Oh, yes. Okay.
Because a lot of times we don't believe in ourselves. You know, that is the goal that I want to achieve. But you know, a lot of after you come up with a statement, then you follow with the word but. But B-U-T.
Yes.
Yeah. So meaning we are questioning about that, and when that happened. Okay, we have to understand that when you set a goal or you want to achieve something in your life, but if you actually resist it, when you say that, oh, I cannot do it, I don't think I can, I don't have enough time, you know, or I'm too tired, or I'm not smart enough. All right.
Yes.
So when this happened, what happened is you actually cut down your intensity. Just an example. If you are starting your car, okay, you start your engine, you want to go to Ipoh. All right, that is your goal. So if you just step on the fuel and then zoom, off you go. Right? But what happened is, if you keep thinking, how do I get there? I'm not very sure. Now I'm worried. Will I be able to get there or not? So I heard people said that, once I cross Penang Bridge, it's going to be very, the traffic is different, the road is so much bigger, the street or even the highway, So when you start to think about, when you have a lot of noises, so in that way, what happened? You keep stepping on the brake.
Yeah. Yes.
How long? How long do you need to take to go to Ipoh? I mean, normally, how long do you need to go?
One
How
and a
long
half
does it take to go?
hours.
1.5 hours. But if you keep, putting
Pressing the brake.
your foot, on the brake, what happened? Instead of the accelerator, you put on your brake, you are slowing
Dragging.
yourself down. So instead of taking 1.5 hours, probably you end up like few more hours.
Yeah.
Or there is a possibility of not even going at all. You will be like still yuan.
Yuan Ti Ta Pu.
Yuan Ti Ta Pu, you are still back on the square. I mean,
back to the square one.
So you never achieve anything, in life. So that's why intensity is important, because when you know that, so now all the noises are actually stopping you. Yes. So watch all those noises. So a few things that can help you to stop those noises, like what I mentioned just now.
Practice gratitude.
You do affirmation. Of course, I think practicing some quiet time, meditation, breathing method, yoga, that helps also to raise our energy, because whatever that we do, we really need energy, to implement or carry out the tasks that you need to do in a day. Like for me, like this morning, I got up early and I went out early, and I haven't got time to rest, and I come back and I continue with this. So I mean, you need energy, to do things. So these are a few things that I may want to do. And reading. Read the books that open up our mind. To me, I realize that at my age, like I'm in my 50s, I realize that the more I'm reading now, especially during MCO, the more I realize that, I do not know much. There's still so much to learn.
So tiny little bits being.
Right.
So I would like to know, can you share with us a solid testimony after applying your law of attraction? Any solid testimony that you feel the most in your life, that you can let the guests to really feel, okay, I can do it. It's working.
I mentioned about the goals that I set to achieve in my business that I do. So on the second year into the business, I set a goal to be we call it Blue Diamond those days, but today we call it Executive Brand Director. So when I set that goal, I was still very far, from where I wanted to be.
Okay.
So if you ask me, was it easy? No, just like everybody else, it was very scary. Did I know what to do? No, I didn't know what to do.
Right.
Do I have do I know or exactly very clear with the mechanism in place that I can achieve my goals? No, I didn't. All right. But one thing that is very clear is my goal. I want it so badly. I said, I'm going to do it, otherwise I don't, otherwise it's not meaningful. I want something to be able to achieve the goal that I set within that time. At that time, I was second year in the business, and I said, okay, I'm going to take another 1 year to become executive brand director. Was it easy? It was difficult. Those days, because it was like long time ago. So it was very difficult those days when you talk about the nature of business that I'm in. Network marketing, direct selling, MLM is something people are very skeptical about it. It's just very difficult, and especially I was so new in that industry. I was from a corporate background, and I actually ran my own business. I bought a UK franchise in mind training for children. I train children's personality. I bought that franchise. So my background was basically into training, corporate environment, and education. So I've never, involved in this industry. So it was very scary. It was very scary. And so when I was very clear of what I wanted first. That is very important. That is very first step.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
I was very clear of what I want.
What you want.
Yes, very clear with that. And second is, I have a very strong desire. I have that burning,
Desire.
the fire, to achieve this goal in my life.
Yeah.
At a point of time. So these two are very fundamental. Yeah, to be clear of what you really want is important, because again, like what I said, it's not only those noises, the negative thoughts. Sometimes, like for me, sometimes I'm not sure whether I want to do this or not, or I'm not sure whether I want this or not, in life. So sometimes you are not sure. Yeah?
Yes.
But that is very natural. So very important is not to have fear. If you are still very young, even though you are not very young like me, I don't see there is anything wrong to try out things in life, because to me, life is about learning. Life is about experiencing. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah. So just do it. If that is something that, if it, sometimes when I get to talk to youngsters, I mean, people who are like in their 20s, they can be my son, and this is what I told them. Now, when you are at this age, do whatever that you think you want to try. If you think that you want to go to, you have been like living in Malaysia for the past 18 years, 20 years, you want to experience, Europe or elsewhere, even China, go. Yeah. You have nothing to lose. Or if you are a fresh graduate, do that, So explore, because life is a journey of learning, no matter, at what stage we are. Even, in fact, like for me, I still find life interesting. There's still so much to learn.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Then
so when I fight, very hard those days, for my goal. So what I do very specific is I put in routines. Put in routines. Yes. Yeah. Like if I think that I didn't have that self-confidence of achieving my goal, so I put in routines. Like morning, I watch like law of attraction, because I want, at a time I said I wanted to apply this law into my life to attract whatever that I want in my life.
Yes.
So at a time, so I put in routines. Morning, I watch this before I start my day.
Oh, that's a very good affirmation. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and after that, of course, when you have a dream, what is very important is you need to couple it with action.
Exactly.
Now, people who said that, I want it so badly, but how come, I didn't get achieve it? Yeah, we need to put in effort.
Action.
We need to take action. Like Chinese, we said, 钱不会从天上掉下来的. Money is not going to drop, from the sky if you want money. If you want to be successful in your career, if you don't work hard or you don't work smart, nobody can guarantee you success.
Yeah, you won't get a thing.
And in fact, you may say that some people are just lucky. You can say that I'm lucky, but I can tell you that hard work, work smart, and at the same time, put your whole heart in it. Yeah. So focus is very important. Focus is very important, and we want to keep our attention. Yeah, that's why I keep mentioning attention and intensity.
Intensity.
So you put your attention, you know, or always focus. Your attention is like one direction. So you just focus and just go. And another principle that I apply in law of attraction is by giving my best. Now, what is giving my best? Whatever that I do it 100%. Now, when I put my all in, just like today, if you ask me to share,
yes,
I do 100%. Yeah, and when I put in 100%, the result is secondary. Once you put in 100%, meaning I know that I have done my best, and I never worry about the result, because the result will be whatever that you wanted.
You have, whatever you have.
Okay. You wanted to achieve. So always put in our 100%, because a lot of times when we want something, but then if you know, sometimes you do review or you do reflection, then you realize that actually I know why this year, you know, my New Year resolution
resolution
you know, doesn't happen, is because because I was lazy. I watch Netflix, you know, more than I don't watch, by the way. Now I watch Netflix more than I you know, put time or effort, you know, in improving myself so I can achieve my goals. Or I learn to become a better person, or change to become a better person to achieve my goals. But if you don't, you know, put in your effort or be 100% in whatever you do, and you want to achieve your goals, just like what we said, there's the saying, if you want a different result but you keep doing the same thing, it is impossible.
That rings me.
If you want a different result, you have to do things differently.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is another aspect that I apply in law of along with the law of attraction. Yes. And to me, that is how it actually enhance and prepare ourselves to be able to attract whatever that we put out into the universe. The goals that we want in our life. And that is a few areas that we need to work on, to be able to attract whatever that we want in our life. Just like we said, you know, you want butterflies to come to your house,
then you need to
grow your own garden.
Grow garden. Correct.
And you need to water your plant.
Yes.
You still need to take action, and you know, and do your
jaga. Put in the soil, in all the fertilizer.
Yes. And so I work very hard. I put in effort 100%, you know, and I work extra harder, and I do things that I normally don't do. Like I was like a little snobbish those days. And because of when I'm in this business, I realized that I just talk to anyone when I go hiking. When I go hiking, I just be friendly and make a few friends. From there, and that's how I change. You know, you can change to become a better person, a friendlier person. You may think that, oh, I do this for my goals, but at the end of the day, you become a better person and you become a happier person because you change.
Wow, that's so wonderful, Jasmine.
Thank you.
What I learned from you is that law of attraction is not just thinking. I hope to clear the public mind is that when you apply any kind of law, even gratitude or even law of attraction or even law of oneness or what we have learned, it's not only by thinking. You have mentioned that you have to have a goal, you have a very clear, and you do it with a burning desire, and you have to be focused, and written down, and also put in the action. The action is very, very important. Wow,
Right.
you really break my mind. Rather than just, oh, law of attraction, okay lah, easy lah, just think only what, then you will come lor, like that. I really want to break this, you know, you really help us to break all these myth, you know, like laying down doing nothing, never mind, law of attraction, it will come one day, like that.
And of course, you know, along the way, it's not a bed of roses. You know, it's just like a journey. Halfway you may, you know, face obstacles, hurdles, you know, just like when you're driving to Ipoh, sometimes, you know, the tree trunk, you know, block the highway or whatever that you are going on. Maybe there are accidents. Now, do you give up so easily, or do you persevere and determine, you know, to achieve your goal, and you don't give up? And that is very important, because that is where a lot of people, you know, it's not that they, I mean, they are different kind of people. Some people don't even start. Some people, they have started, but they are stuck halfway before their goals. It's because the determination is not there. Yeah, they give up too early.
And also, the burning desire, what you said, is very important.
Yes, yeah. And yeah, I mean, once you, I mean, if you really want it, you will jump up from your bed, and you just want to go and, you know, achieve whatever target that you have for that day. So that actually, you know, doesn't I mean, it doesn't really, you know, I mean, you don't really have to force yourself, you know, to get up from bed in the morning.
Yeah.
But you yourself would jump up from bed and say that, oh, today I'm going to do this. Yeah, this is because you are very clear with what you want. So you would jump up from your bed every morning and you get excited. You say, oh, this is what I want to do. You know, just go and do it.
Do it.
So nothing can stop you from doing whatever that you want. Yeah. Right. So be determined and don't give up so easily, because you'll be very surprised that just like when you you know, you take that the charcoal, you know, you try to dig, you know, looking for diamond.
Yeah.
So you just need another
few more heat, few more correct. Ching, ching, ching.
And then you are there. But can you imagine that? Yeah, you can't see it, but you are another few,
you're already few more maybe meters away.
A few more swing, you are there. So you have given up, you know, too early. So persist. Be persistent. A lot of people don't take action. Today they take action, and then after that they don't take action. They are not persistent in terms of taking action. Is also another issue. So be persistent in terms of taking action.
Just like every morning you wake up, you watch The Secret, it become a routine and it become a habit.
Yes. And not only that, of course, you know, you do your work.
Yeah.
Whatever you need to do, you know, you need to do that work. Like for me, I will go through people that I want to talk to, people who I want to help with this business, you know, improve their life or health, you know, improve their health. Yeah, okay. So I will do all this homework, and I'll start calling, and I will work until even very late those days, you know. And that's why I always tell my team, today you see that I'm very easy lenggang, you know, goyang kaki, but you didn't see when I worked so hard. Now, if you talk to people who are, I believe those legends or successful people, if you look back, you know, the journey that they have walked, they have put in so much of effort, you know.
Yes.
And they work so hard. Yeah. And that's why today they are so successful. Yeah. And so that's why one of the goals that I set was, besides becoming an executive Blue Diamond, I put my goal using this law of attraction, you know, to make it happen, was those days I put it as I want to retire before age 40.
Oh,
40,
okay.
yeah.
So that's the
and I've
affirmation.
forgotten, yeah, and I've forgotten, you know, it's so ingrained in me that I've forgotten that I wrote down that goal until last year November. I have people who came to me, asked me to help them to build this business. So that's where last few months, I became very active again, helping, the new people who wants to do this business, who wants to learn to do this business. So I have to like hold their hand like a baby. Yeah. And then when I talk to them, I went to dig out, from my cupboard, there's this, my organizer, and I saw the 10 goals that I set those days. One of them is to retire before the age of 40. I was shocked. I was like, oh, I set that goal, many years back. And so basically, when I look through, so basically I was like living my dream. And if you ask me, that really, law of attraction really helped me to realize my dreams. And that's why today if you ask me, I think I'm very blessed, and I'm very grateful that I'm living my dream. Yeah. Yeah. And besides, these few months, I put a little bit of attention into my business again because of helping the new people. Otherwise, I would be like enjoying my life, more of personal development, spiritual development, traveling. I love traveling, and I love being a kepo. Kepo,
kepo, yes.
I like to be a volunteer, into I'm very much into charitable activities as well, and all those are actually, if you ask me, those are the food for my soul. So yeah, that's why even though I'm in my 50s this year, but I don't feel like my age. I still feel like I'm so young, and there's still so much to learn and so much to accomplish. And of course, I'm still now, I'm taking back law of attraction, and I said, okay, I want to manifest a few things, yeah. And in fact, last I couldn't remember what year was that. 2001, was that 2016? Yeah, 2016. After I learned the 12 laws, and I start to teach and share this gratitude, the law of attraction, and law of magic again, the gratitude part of it. And and I see, a lot of people came to tell me that it helped them so much. And in fact, my team, until today, my team, my business team, they are actually having their own, after I have a few rounds of training for them. In fact, I was invited to Singapore for my Singapore's business partner and so on. Okay. I actually have my team. They actually do their own group study, 读书会. They do their own 读书会 on practicing gratitude. So they have a smaller group support.
Right.
Yeah. So that's how it actually grows. Yeah. So so that's
all about the wonderful
beautiful?
thing. Yes.
It is so beautiful. I mean, that is something that that is helping people. And if you ask me, if you want to be happy, be out there to help others, make others happy, and that will come to you. They will come back to you. Because we learn about law of oneness, compensation,
all this.
Yeah. So
right.
So
I
all
understand.
this actually, if we practice it, and you use law of attraction to manifest it, it definitely happens. And of course, to be mindful of a few things, which is normally the hurdles or obstacles or the so-called, the blockage
Yeah,
in our mind that
In your
is
mind.
blocking us, that it doesn't allow us, to go further. So
Okay.
other than that, I think that is really truly workable, and there is a very strong, very strong testimonial
Testimony.
the
Yeah.
whatever that is happening to me in terms of my career and the lifestyle that I want. And I'm using I'm using the law of attraction to
To
attract
live your
that kind, to live the
dream
the
life.
life, my dream life. Yes.
All right. So because of the time constraint, Jasmine, I feel very thankful, gratitude, and what an inspiring sharing. So namaste to you.
Namaste. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for having you. So I think our audience has been benefited from your sharing. If there's a chance, would you like to be invited guest again?
No problem. It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be invited by Persatuan I Inspire. And I hope my sharing can benefit more people. And let's manifest. Namaste.
Yes.
Thank you.
Namaste. Thank you so much,
have a
Jasmine, for coming.
Thank you.
And thank you for all the audience who come and join this live for the next 2 weeks. We have another session again. So thank you, and we wish you have a good night weekend, good weekend, and goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.